Can you get out of my face, please? Go.
You are under this fear.
The tortoise.
I will read the call and cease
The tortoise.
you want to.
This guy is difficult. Like, there's a lot of mechanics to try and get, like, just to be able to get up on him. It's... I guess you can kind of see, like, my veins are starting to get a little... I'm starting to look a little unholy. Yeah, there we go. And she's starting to look a little less pale. So if it wasn't obvious, it kind of... Every time you kill a Colossus, and the tendrils... Just get on this asshole. And the little tentacle black thingies come out and slap you down. It's like slowly taking your... Now I'm purple. My controller's changing colors as I go. It's kind of cool. I gotta remember, which way do I go? I know he's over this way. I don't remember exactly where. No, we gotta go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Oh, he actually did... Wander, I need to give you some serious lessons. Turn to the left! Pull back! No! Turn to the left. So I pull back. No! Yeah, so every time you kill a Colossus, it's kind of like taking a little bit of your life, like your lifeblood is not the word I wanted to use. That's the only word that's coming to my mind right now. Like, it takes a little bit of you, and... Sorry! I'm sorry, I'm new at this! I'm really not, that's the sad part, but whatever. It takes a little bit of it, and then, like, obviously it's getting into her. Like, that's not... That was kind of the obvious point of the entire game. Because I'll do whatever I can do to save her. Now I'm halfway through, I can kind of explain how they ended up here, and I may be totally wrong about this. It's been so long since I've read the backstory to it, which has a little bit to do with Eco, or Ico, whichever one you want to call it, but at the same time too, it doesn't. I can't remember the exact reason why this world had the Colossus. Oh. I can't remember. I can't remember the exact reason. Like, it's like right there, and I'm just like, but I can't remember if that was that or if it was something else. Anyways, they sealed the lands off regardless. Like, they went and they made like a little township somewhere else. And this whole place has been sealed off for years and years and years. In order to keep it sealed, I can't remember how often it is, but they have to sacrifice a maiden, which ends up being this guy's girlfriend. And she would have been the daughter of one of the witch doctors, or whatever the fuck you want to call the guys, that eventually do come riding in on the horses you'll see after a little bit. I'm going the wrong way. These guys come running in on horses, like, to solve the situation. They're like, we must allow her to stay fucked! I forgot that that's Giant Canyon. They gotta, like, make sure that, like, she stays dead and everything like that, because otherwise, I can't say that because that's spoiling the ending. Okay, anyways, wake the fuck up. Yo! Yeah, so anyways, you're working on getting this maiden up, or maiden up. You're working on getting her up. So like what it is the guy that I'm playing right now, Wander, he was a complete peasant, like he was lowest of low. And I think that she should be like one of those witch doctors or like the mayor's fucking daughter or something, I can't remember. But she became like the chosen maiden for them to sacrifice to seal these lands and to bless their whatever the fuck. Pay attention for 2 seconds. Ahaha! A bow. Point. Okay. Yeah, I'm aware, Dorman. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, anyways, I'm like a complete peasant. She's more royal, whatever. And of course they sacrificed her, and she's my one true love. So I take her here because I've been told that these lands are, they'll be able to bring her back. And fuck! So that's hi, fucking horse guy, dude. These all shell. Oh, no. So I bring her here to revive her. I steal the sacred sword, which is what I've got now. This is all the light junk. This is the only thing that will show the sigils on these guys. Oh, fuck! I forgot you are head wonky. Very similar to the second one. So yeah, that's kind of like basically the backstory. Like I just bring her here to try and bring her back to life. That's all I can actually really remember of it. I feel like there was like probably a little bit more to it. You can look it up. There is a whole backstory to it that makes a hell of a lot more sense, because this game really doesn't give you a lot. It gives you a little bit. I can't really explain too much more without spoiling the entire ending of the story, which is something I'm really good at doing. Anybody who knows me well enough knows that I am really good at spoiling stuff. Stop for 2 seconds and let me kill you. Let me kill you. Let me kill you, my dude. Boinko! Scared one of the rabbits. So yeah, so I bring her here, trying to basically revive her. It does end up coming with a cost. it's kind of obvious like the cost is myself. But I'm not going to say too much more about that because it does get explained a little bit better near the ending. I mean, and it's obvious every time I kill one, you hear her a little bit more and more in this little live stream looking thingy. But the reason, like, this land is sealed, so like that's why there's no enemies. It's just literally the Colossus. It was once a holy land that's like now unholy or something because of the Colossus. Or it was the Colossus brought. Oh, I think it was Colossus brought something here, which will be explained later too, which I'm just remembering.